Hi guys. So, for my advice, I would say that you should really get over that spoiled effect. Now, what do I mean by this? Many people don't really release their game because they have this fear that people won't really like their game. It's like everybody's watching you and you don't want to make a mistake. People don't become game developers and don't enjoy making games because of this. What people don't get is that nobody really cares as much as you think they do. So, to fix this, whatever abandoned project or game you have in your computer, whether it's finished or not, release it on itch.io. Release it and get it over with to build the tough skin. Anyways, yeah, that's it.
For my tip, I know many of you are either not very artistic or not an excellent coder. For you guys, I would say that you will get better as you practice. Now, I was not really a good coder, so I kept writing small codes that would make me better and would help in my game dev journey. If you are not an artistic type of person, you can start by learning shapes. It's as simple as not skipping any steps.
Hey, so I think that a great tip for any new devs, and really anyone doing anything creative, is that you don't always have to do everything all at once. Give yourself some time to plan out your project and constantly ask yourself while you're making it, is this what I want it to be? If it's not, try to find the reason for that and work towards creating something that you're proud of and that matches your passions. So yeah, if you're in a bit of a slump, take some time away, maybe go for a walk or play some games, and come back with a fresh serving of motivation.
Hi viewers, I'm Jiovi and I'm a game dev YouTuber that uses Unity as a main software. I started game developing 7 months ago and now I'm currently working on an FPS multiplayer medieval theme game. Yeah, pretty hard. But what can help you create your games easily and in a better way? My personal tip that I used to do before becoming a professional game developer is, if you are a newbie to this world, you have to start small. Don't try to make your dream game because trust me, you're probably never going to finish it. For start small, I mean make simple games, to start figuring out what game developing is and to take confidence with your main software that you choose. If you don't have any original ideas of what game you can make, you can try to copy the famous simple games such as Flappy Bird, Super Mario, Snake or Crossy Road. So yeah, start small, make a lot of games and eat carrots to make your brain stronger. Yeah. Bye.
Hi, I'm Peter Dev. Now it's my turn to give you a tip. Plan everything. You know that feeling when you get an amazing game idea and you're sure it's gonna be a hit? You just want to jump into Unity and start coding right away. What could go wrong? Well, everything. A house isn't built without a plan. Same applies to making games. You don't want to put hours into a project that will eventually turn out to be a disaster, right? So, when you feel the primal game dev urge to start coding, remember to take a deep breath, take out a notebook or Google Docs or whatever and get writing. Write down your game's name, a summary of what it's about, and outline the gameplay loop. If you're feeling extra ambitious, also consider your target audience and marketing. Trust me, you'll thank yourself later on when you're coding away and you know you have a well-defined plan backing you up.
So, for my tip, I think game engines are not important. I see many people, especially beginners, struggling which game engine to use with. In my opinion, game engines are just a tool to make a game, nothing more. You can make amazing games with any game engines. I think the real important thing is the effort you put into your game.
Okay, my tip would be just make the game. You can get stuck in a loop of just watching tutorials or taking courses on making games, but making the game itself, you will learn way more than watching tutorials and taking courses. It's just you learn way more. I learned so much more. So much more. So, here's my tip for you. Just make the game. Bacon Dev out.
Hi, my name is Ilia. My tip is to be careful with feature creep. I know that it is hard because you have so many great ideas that would fit perfectly into your game. But this could be your downfall of never finishing your game at all. Write all things down that come to your mind and finish a base version without them first, or maybe even just a demo of the game. You can add more features always later on.
So, if you're a new game developer and you want to make your first incredible game, don't make one. At least, not yet. But this doesn't mean you should not make games. Temporarily forget about making and releasing a completed game, even if it's a small one. I want you to open up your game engine of choice and just experiment. Make a lot of small projects and test out different features of your game engine. This will help you to identify limitations both in yourself and in the game engine. After you get to know your game engine and yourself, then proceed to make a slightly serious project and maybe release it. Jumping into making a game way out of your abilities will lead you to a lot of roadblocks that can be seriously demotivating.
Alright, identic listener. I'm not gonna pretend like I know everything about self-improvement. I'm just trying to become the best version of myself. And every day is a struggle, obviously. But as I say in my videos, man, you just gotta keep on struggling through the struggle and you see the light at the end of the tunnel. So just try to be the kindest version of yourself, the strongest version of yourself, the most disciplined version of yourself. But also just don't take yourself too seriously. Like just because you're on like self-improvement or you're trying to become a better version of yourself doesn't necessarily mean you're better than the people around you. So stay humble, stay kind, stay strong, but also know that you always should strive for excellence and you should strive to become, not average, above average and exceptional. Chase excellence, not mediocrity. That's it.